Good evening, everybody, and we welcome you to some CWC South basketball action here on this rainy, warm Thursday night. It's about 50 degrees here in central Wisconsin for tonight's matchup between the visiting Wildcats of Wild Rose and the homestanding Pittsville Panthers. Shaq Weber along with Dan Lau on the production side as we are getting ready here on Zaleski Sports. Pittsville coming in 10-8, 4-5 in conference play. They're coming off a loss on this last Friday, 84-30 at Allman Bancroft. Meanwhile, Wild Rose 5-13, 3-6 in conference play, coming off a loss 60-37 at Princeton Green Lake. As the Wildcats start back up top to Zacharias, pass inside back out to Tratz. Tratz, the leading scorer and leads the team in assists. Driving inside is Zacharias. Back out, jumper is no good from Wyatt Bowen. We got a whistle. And it will be Pittsville basketball as Logan Erdman hits the deck. I think Erdman was expecting an over the back as well as the Wild Rose coaching staff. Either way, Pittsville now control as Luther takes it up the floor and gives it up to Grossman. Grossman right back to Luther. As Luther gets it into Hardinger, and Friday back out to Luther. Luther gives it up, Grossman. Grossman in the corner to Zickert. Back up top, catch to Luther in the corner. Here's a three by Friday, short. And loose ball rebound taken by Erdman. And Wild Rose regains. Tratz gives it back down to Zacharias, who will control near center for the Wildcats. Quick exchange between Bowen and Zacharias. Zacharias gives it right back to Bowen. Bowen back up to Zacharias. Pass inside to King. King trapped. Back in the corner to Bowen. Back up to Zacharias. Up top, Tratz. Tratz driving. Tratz cut off. Trapped. Back up top. Here is Bowen for Zacharias for three, I should say. No good. Rebound taken by Ben Friday. Hardinger up the floor. Gives it up to Grossman. Grossman in the corner. Zickert. Zickert back to Grossman. Grossman gives it to Luther. Luther pass inside to Hardinger. Hardinger somewhat double team. Gets it back out Friday. Luther. Grossman. Zickert in the corner. Zickert will fire a three. Got it. Logan Zickert for three. And Pittsville draws first blood. 3-0 Panthers. Pass inside to King. King one-on-one inside. Back up to Zacharias, who gives it. Tratz going to fire a three for the response. No good. And rebound taken by Luther. They're up the floor. Panthers lead by three early. One-on-one with Erdman. And gives it to Grossman. In the corner, Friday. Friday, and we got a foul. A blocking foul that'll be called on... Blocking foul on Tratz. That's his first, team second. The other foul earlier, by the way, was on Erdman. I believe I said that, but we're just going to pretend I didn't. Inbound to Luther. Luther to Grossman. Grossman in the corner to Friday. Friday inside. Cut off by King. And passes it back up to Hardinger. Hardinger lost it. Ball still loose. Friday fighting for it. And on the ground, we are going to have a jump ball. We call is a jump ball. It'll stay with Pittsville. As Hardinger will get it in. And Friday loses it for a moment. Zickert regathers. Finds Hardinger in the corner. A double team. Open Luther. Now open is Grossman. He'll fire a three. Got it. Derek Grossman. 2 3-point hits. And Pittsville 2 of 3 from three to start the game. Erdman up top to Tratz. Zacharias gives it up, and pass is intercepted and stolen. Luther down the floor, up to Grossman. Grossman off the glass, can't get it to go. Zickert the rebound. Zickert still loose on down low. Finds Luther for three. Won't go, and rebound taken by Erdman. That pass was intended for Bowen. Luther jumped right in front of it, gave it up to Grossman, and everything was right except that basket didn't go in, I guess is the best way to put it. As Tratz gives it to Zacharias. Zacharias pump fakes, driving inside, traveling violation called on Wild Rose. It'll be Panther basketball. At Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, you can expect an experience filled with individualized personal care unique to you and your business. Their more than 100 years of serving the Wisconsin Rapids area makes them your neighbors, your friends, and your family. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, strong enough to protect you, large enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. Hardinger in the corner to Luther. Luther trying to get around Tratt's hard screen, and offensive foul. Moving screen called on Jake Hardinger. First foul of the night on Pittsville. Again, Pittsville coached by Mark Dennison, Dan Rayburn, and Justin Rayburn. Meanwhile, the Wildcats are coached by Kevin Hudziak, Jacob Lund, and Eben Erickson. Bowen back up top to Tratz. Erdman gives it to Zacharias. Zacharias was looking for King inside. Wise decision not to pass him inside. Had two Panthers on him. Erdman in the corner to Bowen. Bowen down low to Tratz. Tratz trying to get around a couple of defenders. Will reverse and put it in. Heck of a move there by Evan Tratz. He is their leading scorer. He's averaging 14.6 points per game. And the lead down to 4, 6-2 Pittsville. Up top, Ben Friday gives it up to Dawson Luther. Luther retreats for a moment and gives it up to Hardinger. Hardinger to Zickert. Zickert back to Hardinger. Hardinger pump fakes. Back out, gives it to Friday. Friday in the corner to Zickert. Zickert thought about it for a moment, said gives it to Grossman. Now Friday will fire three. No good. Rebound punched out of the hands of Erdman, gives it up to Luther, and that is just bad luck for Wild Rose. Logan Erdman had a chance at the rebound, and the Panthers just knocked it right out of his hands, went in right into the hands of Dawson Luther, and he's able to lay it in. 8-2, Pittsville leading early. Zacharias to Erdman. Back right up top to Zacharias. Tratz trying to drive inside, trying to get around Grossman. Double teamed, almost triple teamed. Back out. Erdman behind the back, no good. Rebound taken by Hardinger. Hardinger back up top to, Luther back up to Hardinger. Friday inside, lost it for a moment, was knocked away. Grossman in the corner. Friday will fire three. Got it. Ben Friday was 0 of 2 to start the game. Hits on his third attempt. And early 9-point lead for the Panthers. Erdman in the corner. Bowen right back to Erdman. Tratz gives it to Zacharias. Zacharias, again, there has been no opportunities for Jaden King inside. Ball knocked away, out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. And we're going to have our first substitutions as Braden Friday and Dalton Dar will come in. And Derek Grossman, well, now we're going to have a timeout, actually. And a 30-second timeout. And we'll just take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute, and we'll tell you about the substitutions.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Sparhawk Trucking has become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. As I said, Braden Friday and Dalton Dar are in. Grossman and Ben Friday check out. Luther looking inside, gets it down low to Dar. Dar back out, wide open Friday for three, short, and fight for the rebound. It's taken by Erdman. Up the floor, Zacharias gives it to Erdman. Erdman passes in the corner to Bowen. Still no substitutions made for Wild Rose yet. Tratz passes it to Zacharias inside to King. High jump pass up to outside to the wing to Erdman. Now here's a three by Tratz, well short, and Erdman hits the deck, no whistle, and the ball is cleared by Braden Friday. Hardinger up top, finds Friday. Friday thought about it, trying to drive inside. Instead, he passes it back out. Hardinger in the corner to Dar. Dar finds Zickert. Zickert in the corner to Braden Friday. Zickert trying to set a screen, gets it back up top to Hardinger. Hardinger inside, driving on Zacharias, back out to Dar. Dar in the corner to Zickert. Zickert trying to get around Erdman. Zickert inside, back out. Friday, wide open triple. Short. Loose ball taken by Hardinger. Panthers regain. Zickert back out to Luther. Hardinger thought about Dar in the corner, and now Hardinger will slow down the tempo for a moment. Zickert inside. Zickert all the way. He is fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for either team tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not a shooting. That is not a shooting foul. I do apologize, folks. I thought that was a shooting foul. No shooting foul, so no trip to the line. That is going to be on Erdman, his second. Pass inside, back out. Friday for 3, no good. Starts 0-3, Zickert the rebound, and he is fouled. And now I believe Logan Zickert will go to the line. And he will. So now it'll be Pittsville's first opportunity at the free throw line. Again, I do apologize. I really thought he was in the act of shooting. There was a lot of contact inside. They must have called the foul before the shot. Or he wasn't in the act of shooting, I guess is what the call was. Zickert's first free throw is no good. As Grossman and Ben Friday are going to come in, and Hardinger and Luther will come out. 11-2, 10:25 left here in this first half. Jack Weber along with Dan Lau. That foul earlier was on Richard Button, who has now checked into the game for Wild Rose. As the second one is good for Zickert. That'll give him 4. And a 12-2 lead. Button in the corner to Bowen. Bowen had Zacharias down low, instead gives it back out to Button. Trantz finds Zacharias. Zacharias in the corner to Bowen. Bowen to Zacharias. Zacharias up top. Button finds Trantz. Yeah, not really a man defense being played, as Bowen was calling for in the corner. Very frustrated. Trantz didn't give it up to him. Button, and good defense being played here by the Panthers, especially down low. They're not letting the big man, Jaden King, have any opportunities right now. Trantz gives it to Bowen in the corner. Finally, Bowen was wanting that ball for a long time. And now Trantz will retreat back. Heck of a defensive possession being played right now by Pittsville. Pass inside to King. High pass. King makes the catch. Almost had it knocked away. Trantz inside. Trantz, I don't know how that wasn't a call to travel. And now King inside. Foul counted and 1. Very shocked that wasn't called a travel, but again, that's not what was called, so that's what it was. Just a thought of mine. Again, this is my silly personal opinion. Either way, 12-4. And King will shoot Wild Rose's first free throw of the night and nail it. He's got 3, completes the three-point play, lead back down to 7, 12-5 in favor of Pittsville. Zickert gets it to Friday, gives it to Dar in the corner, and a traveling violation called on Dalton Dar before he could get that pass off, and it will be Wildcat basketball. Again, a big one in the CWC South tonight, as Pacelli will host Almond. Almond with a chance to clinch the conference title. Again, Almond was all over Pacelli and Almond a couple weeks ago. 69-30, the Eagles defeated Pacelli. Zacharias gives it up to Trantz. Trantz driving on the baseline. Trantz trying to get around Dar, back out in the corner to Bowen. Bowen to King. Ball was tipped momentarily by Zickert. King's still there to clean it up. Up top to Button in the corner to Trantz. Trantz going to fire a 3. Nowhere near, and wide, and loose ball cleared by Dalton Dar. Zickert up the floor. Zickert gives it in the corner. Here's Grossman for 3. That shot's no good. Loose ball taken by Bowen. And start the game. No team has shot the ball all that particularly well. Pittsville started off well from 3. That ball's knocked away and stolen. Grossman up the floor. Grossman driving. Gets it up to Dar. Dar inside. Dar off the glass. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped away and recovered by Button. Yeah, Wild Rose, their uniforms are very reminiscent. Again, I don't know how many of you guys are really interested in college basketball, of the University of Northern Iowa. That's kind of what these jerseys remind me of. Up top to Zacharias in the corner to Bowen. Bowen, again, all 5 members of Pittsville are playing deep in the paint. Zacharias all the way to the hole, can't get it to go. King gets the rebound. Shot is good. Jaden King, 5 points for him, and the lead down to 5. Wild Rose getting back in it a little bit. Braden Friday in the corner to Ben. Ben inside, a little floater, doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken by Tratz. 7:25 left here in the first half. 5-point lead for Pittsville. Their largest lead has been 10. Button in the corner to Bowen. Bowen wanted King down low, didn't like the angle, gets it back out to Button, who gives it to Zacharias. Tratz, cross-court pass to Button. Button makes the catch, gets it up to Bowen in the corner. Bowen again looked down low. Again, that's been the advantage for Pittsville so far. They've had good paint defense. Pass down low to Button, off his hands, out of bounds. And it will be Pittsville basketball. And we're going to have some substitutions as Zickert and Braden Friday will come out. Hardinger and Dawson Luther will come out, and Mark Deniston will call a timeout. We will take a break. We'll be back in a few moments on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Whether you need residential, commercial, or industrial electricians, you can rely on Econ Electric, where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time. That's Econ Electric. Luther up the floor to Friday. Friday was wide open. Friday driving inside and traveling. Oh, no, we got a foul. Sorry, apologize. Looked at first like the ref was... As that's going to be, I believe, on Erdman. And yeah, that's his third. Third on Logan Erdman. As Erdman's going to come out. He has to right now, early in this game. And Wyatt Bowen will come back in. So a short rest for Bowen. Pass inside to Ben Friday. Gives it up top to Luther. Grossman. Pass out to Luther. Luther open for 3. Short. And King cleans it up. Defensive battle right now, 12-7. Largest lead for Pittsville has been 10. Wild Rose has not led in this game. Button gives it to Zacharias. Zacharias in the corner to Tratz. Tratz inside to Bowen, but Button right back up top. Bowen in the corner inside to King. King double team, Button back out. Zacharias inside. Zacharias inside. He'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line. We'll see. Believe that'll be a shooting foul. I'm just not sure, because there was one earlier that I was sure was going to be a shooting foul. As that'll be on Dawson Luther. That's his first, the team's third. And Zacharias will shoot 2 at the line. And that is no good. Up until that point, Wild Rose was a perfect 1-of-1 from the line, as Dalton Darr is going to come out. Zickert will come back in. Zacharias' second free throw is good. So Zacharias goes 1 of 2 from the line. (12-8), 4-point game. A little 6-0 run here for Wild Rose. Zickert inside. Offensive foul called on Logan Zickert as Richard Button was able to hit the deck and draw that charge. As that's the first on Logan Zickert, and that'll be the 4th team foul on Pittsville. Zacharias gives it up to Tratz. Bit of a wide pass. Good catch by Tratz in the one hand. Bowen back out to Button. Button wanted King inside. Said gives it back out Zacharias. Bowen back up top to Zacharias. Pass inside. A rocket pass into Bowen. Tratz inside. Tratz all the way. The reverse. High shot. No good. It was a bit short. And rebound taken by Ben Friday. Luther up the floor. Luther back up top. And that is going to go out of bounds. errant pass from Dawson Luther. It'll be Wild Rose basketball. 5:29 left, 4-point lead for Pittsville. Inbound goes to Tratz. Tratz gives it to Zacharias. Zacharias coming around on the screen, out to Button. Button in the corner to Tratz. High pass caught by Zacharias. Back out. Bowen three. Got it. Wyatt Bowen, three-pointer, and the lead that was once 10 is now 1 for Pittsville. A 9-0 run here for Wild Rose. Zickert up top to Friday. Gives it to Hardinger. Hardinger back out. Friday will fire a three. Got it. That's a big shot for Pittsville. As Ben Friday hits his second three-pointer. He's got 6 now, and it's 15-11. Zacharias to Bowen. Bowen to Zacharias. Gets it up to Button. Button right back to Zacharias. Zacharias high pass inside to King. Back out. Bowen. Zacharias inside. Zacharias all the way. Shot no good. Rims in and out. Zacharias gets the rebound, and he is fouled. I believe that'll be on Zickert. If so, that'll be his second and Pittsville's 5th of the first half. And I know they're actually going to call that on Ben Friday. And Zickert and Friday were both down low inside. That'll be Friday's second. As Zacharias will shoot 2 at the line. His first one is good. As Dar will come out, and Ben Friday will come out. Again, he's not in too much of foul trouble, but he does have 2 here in this first half. There's still 4 minutes and 23 seconds left. Zacharias got them both. 15-13. Luther up the floor on the Panther logo, gives it to Zickert. Zickert wanted Hardinger inside, instead going to take it himself. Back out Dar. Dar driving inside, getting around a couple of defenders. Dar floater, no good, trying to get the rebound. The rebound is taken by Jaden King. And right now, a 3 could grab Wild Rose their first lead of the game. Bowen, somewhat double teamed, instead gives it out to Zacharias. It gives it to Tratz, right back to Zacharias. Pass inside King. King back out. Bowen is going to fire a 3. No good. Off the side. And Zickert up the floor. Gets it to Grossman. Zickert had that rebound. Hardinger inside. Cut off. Back out to Grossman. Luther in the corner to Dar. Dar instead gives it out Grossman. Back out to Luther. Luther driving on Tratz. Whole lot of purple in the paint. In the corner to Grossman. Grossman inside. Grossman, a little one-hand floater. Got it. Derek Grossman. 5 points for him. 17-13. Tratz in the corner. Button gets it to Zacharias in the corner to Bowen. Bowen down low and off the foot of King. King able to save it, and traveling is called. King took a dribble, kind of shuffled his feet a bit, and tried to dribble again. 3:02 left. It'll be Pittsville basketball with the Panthers still up by 4. Hardinger inbound to Luther. Again, right now, if you're Coach Dennison, it's been a defensive struggle in the first half and a bad pass. And I don't think anybody touched that. And it will be, and if anybody touched it, it would have been Dalton Dar, so it still would have been Wild Rose basketball. 17-13 as we've hit under 3 minutes. Zacharias to Button. Back up top, Zacharias gives it to Bowen. Bowen inside to Tratz, off his hands and intercepted by Dar. Zickert up the floor to Hardinger. Hardinger inside. Hardinger all the way. Floater is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Almost had the and 1. As that'll be on King. That'll be his first foul. And that'll be Wild Rose's 6th of the first half. 2.5 minutes left. Pittsville 1 of 2 from the line tonight. It's Braden Friday getting ready to come back in, and the first shot is short from Jake Hardinger. As Grossman will come out, get a little bit of a rest. Braden Friday will come in. Hardinger's second is no good. Rebound taken by King. So the foul does not come back to hurt Wild Rose that time as Hardinger misses both of his free throws. Zacharias to Bowen on the wing, gets it right back to him. Zacharias to Button. Button looking inside, instead gives it in the corner to Tratz. Tratz, cross-court pass to Zacharias. Zacharias inside. Zacharias passes back out to Tratz. Tratz inside. Tratz all the way. Tratz, reverse. Got it. Heck of a move there by Evan Tratz. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Kyle. 17-15. Maybe I think I'm Kyle Trask. I don't know. Zickert for three. Got it. As I debate Tratz's last name, Logan Zickert with the response from downtown. 6 points for him. I'm sorry, 7 points for him. Button in the corner. Tratz. Minute and a half left. Tratz high pass almost in the hands of Zickert. Zacharias inside block. Knocked away, poked away by Dalton Dar. Hardinger inside. Hardinger jumper. Doesn't go. Out of bounds. Last touch by Tratz. Tratz almost kind of just punched that ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Pittsville with 1:22 left. Panthers lead by 5. Their largest lead has been 10. Closest Wild Roses cut into the lead has been 1. Pass inside to Dar. Back up top. Braden Friday for three. Got it. Braden Friday had missed his first 3 attempts. He hits that one. And his first points of the night, 23-15. Pittsville. Bowen inside to King. King driving double team. Back out Bowen. Up top to Button. Gets a Zacharias. Zacharias to Tratz. And again, Wild Rose could take as much time off the clock. Here's Button for three. No good. Loose ball. And we got a foul called first. And a pushing foul on Wild Rose. We'll see who that's on. And that is going to be on Tratz, which I believe will be his second. Yes, that'll be his second. That'll be the 7th of the first half for Wild Rose. And with 53 seconds left, it'll be a 1-and-1 at the line for Jake Hardinger. Hardinger went 0-2 last time at the line. Wild Rose shooting 1 of 4 at the line so far, so just 25% for a team that shoots 62% from the free throw line. First one by Hardinger is no good, but Friday gets the rebound. Back out. Hardinger, triple. Got it! Jake Hardinger, his first points of the night, and the lead back to 11. Largest lead of the first half for Pittsville. Tratz retreats, motions back, continues to take time off the clock. They could play for the last shot. Ball still loose. Tratz on the ground, and the lead they're going to call a kick ball, and it will be Pittsville basketball. I believe they signaled kick ball. So 28.1 seconds left, and now Pittsville could play for the last shot if they wanted to. Pittsville trying to end this first half. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Hardinger inside, almost lost the handle for a moment, gets it back out. Zickert. Zickert to Luther. Luther to Zickert. Zickert to Hardinger, back up top. Hardinger inside, back out. Zickert. Zickert, back out. Hardinger for three. Got it! And what a way to end the first half. Jake Hardinger, back-to-back three-pointers on back-to-back possessions. And Pittsville opens the lead up. They're up by 14 at half. We will take a commercial break, be back with a halftime report. After one, it's Pittsville 29, Wild Rose 15. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Happy halftime, everybody. Here on Zaleski Sports, Wild Rose trailing Pittsville 29-15. Panthers ended the first half, I should say, on a 12-0 run. It was quite impressive by this Panther team. Let's break a little scoring down for you. Evan Trantz has got 4. Jackson Zacharias has 3. Wyatt Bowen has 3. And Jaden King leads the way with 5 for Wild Rose. Meanwhile, for Pittsville, Logan Zickert leads the way with 7. Jake Hardinger hit those 2 big threes to end the first half. He's got 6. Derek Grossman has 5. Ben Friday has 6. Dawson Luther has 2. And Braden Friday has 3. As Wild Rose went 4 of 5 from the line in that first half. Meanwhile, Pittsville, that's about the only thing they don't have the advantage in, and that's free throws. They are shooting 1 of 5. For a team that shoots 62% from the free throw line, that's a little surprising, I guess we'll put it that way. And again, other action going on tonight besides Pittsville and Wild Rose. Almond Bancroft is at Pacelli tonight. Northland Pines is at Pacelli in hockey action. Chippewa Falls is at Eau Claire Memorial in hockey. Assumption is on the road at Abbotsford in girls basketball. Wausau West is at DC Everest. Wausau East is at Wisconsin Rapids. And Columbus Catholic is at Colby. Again, you can check all those games out on ZaleskiSports.com. Tomorrow we do have another full slate. We got quite a few games tomorrow. Luxembourg Casco's at Wapaka. Wittenberg Burnhamwood is at Amherst. Columbus Catholic is at Gilman. Assumption is at Abbotsford for boys basketball. Eau Claire North is at Eau Claire Memorial. Battle of the ECs tomorrow. Tomahawk is at Mosinee. Spash is at Marshfield. Merrill is at Wisconsin Rapids. Germantown is at Brookfield Central. In girls basketball action, the Central Wisconsin South champions, the Pacelli Cardinals, are at Almond Bancroft, and Oshkosh West is at Kaukauna tomorrow night. So again, full slate. You can check that all out on ZaleskiSports.com, and you can watch them all. It'll all be available. It's all free. That's the great thing. You don't have to have even a subscription to watch it. So please do go and watch that. Almond Bancroft leads Pacelli by 3 right now, 38-35. That is in Stevens Point. They're about just a little over 2 minutes through in that second half. Again, if Almond wins tonight, they will clinch the CWC South crown. They already have the head-to-head advantage over Pacelli right now, as the Eagles, I guess I could say, destroyed the Cardinals a couple weeks ago. That was Abbotsford currently leads Assumption in girls basketball. It is only 17-14 in the first half, so a long way to go. Assumption undefeated right now, 20-0, number 1 in our Zaleski Sports poll. And a big one next week on Tuesday night. You really want to check that one out. Could be a possible sectional final preview. Assumption versus Pacelli in Wisconsin Rapids. Wausau West leads DC Everest 29-23 in the first half. Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, and Wausau East just getting underway, with Wausau East ranked number 10. As the JV game actually for Wausau East and Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln went into double overtime, so they had to start a little earlier. Steve Maves on the call for that one. Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln leads 4-3 early in that one. Northland Pines leads Pacelli 1-0 in hockey. I believe we got 2 more. Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire Memorial tied 1-1 going into the second period. That is a matchup of 2 very highly ranked teams. Chippewa Falls number 1, Eau Claire Memorial number 3 in our hockey poll. And finally, in boys basketball action, Columbus Catholic leads Colby 32-26 as Wild Rose and Pittsville warming up. We're going to take one last commercial break before the start of the second half. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. Second half coming up.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
$29-15. Pittsville on top of Wild Rose. Second half action starting here on Zaleski Sports. Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids and just 15 minutes from Plover, is hiring. Full-time day and night shift food manufacturing positions are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the United States. Visit Mariani.com to view open positions. That's MARIANI.com. And Quality Plus Printing in Wisconsin Rapids can help your business with all of your printing service needs. Banners, labels, postcards, programs, and so much more. All with quality custom work, quick turnaround times, and great customer service. Visit QPPrinting.com. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out. Zacharias back up top to Tratz. Wild Rose could use a nice run to start this second half. Tratz inside. Tratz driving all the way. Reverse puts it in. Evan Tratz has got 6. And now he leads all scorers for Wild Rose, 29-17. Luther gets it to Zickert. Zickert guarded by Erdman. Erdman back in. Erdman's got 3 fouls, so he's got to be careful here in the early goings of this second half. Wild Rose coaching staff playing with a bit of a risk right now. They trail by 12, though. Luther back up top to Friday. Friday inside, double team, back out Zickert. Zickert gives it out to Grossman. Friday inside. Friday back out. Zickert wide open in the corner. He'll fire a 3. No good. Rebound taken by Bowen. Zacharias controls. Slowly taking it up the floor. So we played just over a minute. I don't know why I have such a problem saying under or over. Zacharias in the corner. Bowen looking for King inside, then gets it back out to Zacharias. Pass inside to King. Back out. Erdman throws it away, intercepted. Luther wide open down the floor. Luther lays it in. Dawson Luther, 4 points now, 14-point lead. Zacharias up the floor. Zacharias pass down court to Bowen. Back out to Zacharias. Erdman. Tratz in the corner to Bowen. Bowen looking inside for a moment, said back out Zacharias. Zacharias inside, Zacharias in the corner. Erdman will fire a 3. No good, missed everything. And we got a foul. I believe that's going to be on Bowen. And if that's true, that would be his first. And that is going to be on Wyatt Bowen. That's his first team foul for either team here in this second half. And it'll be Pittsville basketball. Luther up the floor. Luther in the corner. Zickert was open. Does not choose to fire the 3. Instead gets it out to Hardinger. Hardinger screen set by Zickert in the corner to Luther. Luther back to Hardinger up top. Friday to Grossman. Grossman down low to Luther. Takes it a potential steal away from Tratz. Zickert inside. Zickert cross-court pass. Friday open for 3. No good. Rims in and out. Rebound taken by Erdman. Zacharias pass on the wing to Bowen. Back up top. Zacharias inside King. Back out. Tratz inside. Tratz cut off. Had King open for a moment. Said gets it out to Zacharias. Zacharias in the corner. Pass down low. Erdman. Erdman back out to Bowen. Bowen. Zacharias to Tratz. Tratz in the corner. Erdman back out. Tratz. Zacharias. Zacharias pump fakes. Gets it in the corner to Bowen. There's just not really any opportunities in the paint right now for Wild Rose. It's been excellent defense inside. Tratz all the way, and traveling violation is called. The Euro step motion, and I think the coach is trying to explain to Tratz why they called it. 31-17. Hardinger gets it up to Friday. Friday's going to fire a 3. Short. And loose ball taken, rebound taken by Zacharias. Zacharias to Tratz. Tratz to Erdman. Erdman inside, double team. Back out Erdman. Back up top Zacharias. Bowen. Zacharias inside to Erdman. Erdman will fire. Pop shot, no good. Loose ball, last touched by, I believe, Ben Friday. Either way, it will stay with Wild Rose. Finally, a shot was available in the paint, but it was well short. Pass in the corner, wide open. Erdman for 3. Got it. Logan Erdman, his first points of the night, 31-20, Friday in the corner. Friday driving inside, and we got a whistle. I believe that's going to be on King. Yes, that is going to be on King. That'll be his second. Hardinger passing to Zickert. Zickert open. Luther for three. Shot no good. Erdman the rebound. And the Wildcats will control. Zacharias pass inside to King. King gives it up. Zacharias, wild shot, no good. Cleared by Zickert. Zickert up the floor. Zickert taking it all the way. Zickert all by himself. Doesn't get the roll. King the rebound. Man, Logan Zickert did everything right on that possession. He drove, had a great lane to the hoop, made a nice move to get around a couple of defenders that he just couldn't finish it off. Everything right except getting that one to go. Bowen passes it out to Tratz. 11-point lead. Tratz. Zacharias will fire three. In and out. And rebound, loose ball taken by Luther. Had it poked away for a moment. He was able to clear it up. In the corner to Zickert. Zickert looking down low. Nice pass. Hardinger the lay. (33-20). Braden Friday and Dalton Darr getting ready to come in. As this starting seven-man rotation has worked very well for Coach Jennison tonight. 13-point lead for Pittsville over Wild Rose. Bowen in the corner. Bowen looking down low. Instead retreats back out. Zacharias inside to King. King back out. Erdman's going to fire three. No good. And rebound taken by Ben Friday. We've only seen one substitution made by the Wild Rose coaching staff, and a traveling violation called on Hardinger. He slipped, I think, and I just don't really think he ever had a chance to really establish, as meanwhile, Wild Rose is going to call a timeout as a substitution is being made. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
33-20, Pittsville leading Wild Rose here in the second half. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Traveling violation called on Tratz. And it will be Pittsville ball. Tratz again looking at the sidelines, kind of wondering what the call was. I think there's just been some frustration. Again, Wild Rose 3-6 in conference play. Zickert looking inside, so gets it back up top to Dawson Luther. Luther lost the handle for a moment. It'll stay with Pittsville as that was knocked out of his hands. And Zickert fields the inbound pass. Zickert to Luther. Luther passes it to Darr. Darr up top, Hardinger. Hardinger trying to drive inside, back out. Friday will fire a three. Got it! Braden Friday. His second three-point hit, 6 points for him. 36-20. Largest lead of the game for Pittsville. Tratz inside. Tratz makes a couple of nice moves. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Braden Friday. A fight for it. And a jump ball between Erdman and Friday. As it'll be Pittsville basketball. I think there was a little miscommunication on where the possession arrow was pointing. Luther taking it up the floor. Pass to Dar inside. Dar cut off by King. Back out Friday. Friday inside. Back out in the corner. Luther will fire at 3. Oh, he nails it. Dawson Luther, his first 3-point hit. 7 points for him, 19-point lead. Up the floor to Erdman. Erdman back to Zacharias. Again, this has been a quick game, as we're about to hit 11 minutes left in this game. King inside, back out. Open. Bowen for 3. Got it. Wyatt Bowen, second 3-point hit of the night for him. He's got 6. Lead down to 16. That's a big shot for Wild Rose. If they want any chance to try to get back in this game, they've got to find a way to eliminate the 3. Ball knocked out of, I should say deflected. Zickert was trying to get that. It was deflected by Erdman. Zickert looking. He's got to get it in, and he does to Hardinger. Hardinger cut off. Shuffling of the, I shouldn't say shuffling. Zickert almost lost the handle. Back out. Dar for 3. In and out. And rebound taken by Erdman. In the corner, Bowen. Erdman, he'll fire 3. No good. Fight for the rebound off the hands of King and right into the arms of Dalton Dar. Hardinger inside. Zickert a floater. Doesn't get it to go. Off the hands of Bowen. It'll be out of bounds. Stay with Pittsville as Luther and Hardinger will take a seat. Ben Friday and Grossman will come back in. Yeah, starting 5 in right now for Pittsville. Ben Friday, Braden Friday, Grossman and Zickert and Dalton Dar. Friday inside. Friday, floater off the glass, banked it in. Ben Friday. 8 points for him. 41-23 in the corner. Erdman for 3, well short. And Braden Friday there to collect it. Braden Friday up the floor. Pittsville up by 18. Largest lead of the game for, I should say that is the second largest lead. The largest lead is 19 as Dar driving inside. He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. As there's a blocking foul. That is called on King, which that'll be his third. So that's the second member of Wild Rose that's got 3 fouls right now with 9.5 minutes left to play. As Dar's first free throw is no good. And that makes Pittsville 1 of 6 from the line. That's about the only thing they've struggled with tonight, as Bowen's going to come out. Richard Button will come in for Wild Rose. Dar nails the second one. That snaps a string of 4 straight missed free throws by Wild Rose. That'll make them 2 of 7. 42-23. Zacharias, pass down court to King. Right back to Zacharias. Zacharias, Tratz to Button. Button to Tratz. To Zacharias. A lot of in-between passing, just trying to find something down low. They just haven't had that. High pass Tratz to Zacharias inside. Zacharias to Erdman. Back out. Zacharias in the corner. He's going to fire a 3. No good. And Tratz is trying to tip that out right into the arms of Grossman. Grossman up the floor, retreats, trying to look for Dar inside. Instead gives it up to Ben Friday. Ben Friday all the way off the glass, puts it in, counted and 1. Ben Friday a chance at 3. 10 points for Ben Friday. As that's on King, that's his 4th, and he's going to take a seat. And Braden Kerwin will check in for the first time tonight for the Wildcats. Friday nails the free throw. 11 points for Ben Friday, 22-point lead for Pittsville. And Tratz, we got a blocking foul called on Hardinger. Oh, I'm sorry, on Grossman, I apologize. That'll be his first, and the first foul of the second half. As Kerwin gets the inbound pass, gives it right back to Tratz, gives it to Zacharias. In the corner, down low. Erdman back out. Tratz up top to Button to Zacharias. Zacharias in the corner. Erdman. Pass inside to Kerwin. Kerwin back out. Button off his foot. And that'll be a backcourt violation. And things have just kind of gone from bad to worse for WIAA Rose. Turning goal inbounded, 8:21 left, and the inbound goes to Luther. Luther to Friday. Braden Friday will fire a three, no good, and loose ball rebound taken by Zacharias. Zacharias pass inside to Kerwin, back out Erdman. Erdman up top, Zacharias. Button. Tratz in the corner, back up top to... Here's a three by Tratz, that's no good. Zacharias gave that to Tratz. He tried to fire, doesn't get it to go. Braden Friday the rebound. Grossman up top. Braden Friday inside. Floater rolls in. Braden Friday's got 8 points. And we got a... I believe they call the carry. Oh, over and back. Thank you, Dan. Take my eyes off the game for 1 second, and that's what happens. Yeah, neither of these teams are very high-scoring offenses. Again, Pittsville only averages 53 points per game, while Rose is only averaging 38.3 points per game. So neither team is very high-scoring, but it looks like Pittsville got a much better defensive presence. They don't allow a lot of paint scoring. They've done a great job containing the bigs of Jaden King and Kerwin tonight. Friday inside. Friday back out to Grossman. Finds Braden Friday in the corner for three. Got it! Braden Friday for three. 11 points for him. He's tied his brother for the... Well, I should say he's tied Ben Friday for the lead. I don't want to assume they're brothers. I don't know if they are or not. The Fridays are rolling right now. They've each got 11 to have the tie for the scoring lead for Pittsville. Zacharias inside back out. Here's Bowen for three. Got it. WIAA Bowen's hit 3 threes tonight. 9 points for him. Lead down to 24 with 6.5 minutes left. Friday driving inside. Friday all the way. Friday off the glass. Doesn't get it to go. Loose ball. And last touched, I believe, by Luther. As Tratz will inbound it. WIAA Rose basketball down by 24. 6:21 left. Tratz up the floor. Bowen in the corner to King. King playing with 4 fouls. Back out, here's a three by Bowen. No good. Braden Friday there to clean it up. Pass in the corner. Zickert for three. No good. Pass inside. Beautiful find to Luther. Can't finish it off. And Bowen with the rebound. Man, that was all razzle-dazzle right there on that pass from Hardinger. But Luther couldn't finish it off. Here's a foul. Tratz drives inside, and he'll go to the line for two. I believe they signaled that'll be on Hardinger. No, that'll be on Braden Friday, on Ben Friday. That'll be his third. First one is no good from Tratz. Second one is no good. The clock is running. Not really sure why. I believe it's got to be 40 points. Here's a shot by Friday, and that's good. Wow. Braden Friday is feeling it. 14 points and 4 threes for the big man. Here's Erdman for three. Got it. Logan Erdman for three. Second hit of the night for him. He's got 6. And it's 53-29. 4.5 minutes left in this one. Friday inside. Friday cut off. Back out Zickert. Went right through his legs. Off his hands and out of bounds. Clock is stopped with 4 minutes and 28 seconds. I don't know, maybe just they were off by a couple seconds and they were just trying to keep it running and it just happened to coincide with where they needed to be when they stopped it. I don't know. The clock was running, which it shouldn't have been a running clock. I believe it's got to be 50 points in order for that to happen. Button finds Zacharias. Zacharias driving inside. Zacharias is fouled. And we'll see who that's on. As that'll be on Braden Friday. That'll be his first. The team's third, as Zacharias will shoot 2 at the line. And first one is no good. Zacharias, second one is short, and rebound taken by Luther all the way down the floor. Zickert was left alone, makes a nice move and lays it in. Logan Zickert was down there by himself. There was nobody even close to him. And 9 points for the junior. In the corner. Ooh, Erdman was very close to the end line. Button gets it to Tratz. Tratz inside, back out. Erdman for 3. No good. Off the front rim, rebound taken by Tratz. Tratz reverses and lays it in. Evan Tratz has 8 points. 55-31 Pittsville. As inside, here's a shot by Hardinger. Rims out. Hardinger gets his own rebound, puts it in. Jake Hardinger, 10 points for him. 57-31. Here's a 3, no good. Rebound taken by Hardinger. As we got a timeout by Coach Jennison. And we will take a quick break. Be back for maybe the conclusion of this game. 57-31 Pittsville on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Back here in Pittsville as Coach Jennison has subbed out his starters, as now it's Caden Rayburn, and ball knocked away and stolen. Button, and we got a foul. And actually, that'll help. That'll give me some, as Dalton Darr is in, Caden Rayburn is in, Darren Luther is in, Brody Withers is in, and Blake Grossman is in. Inbound goes to Zacharias with 2:48 left to play. Erdman, again, starting, the main starters except for King are still in for Wild Rose. Zacharias, that's in the corner, open. Here's Tratz for 3, off the front rim, no good. And rebound taken by Grossman. We got a foul. I believe that'll be on Tratz. And that would be his third, if I am correct. No, actually, that'll be on Zacharias, which will be his first. As we're going to have some substitutions. As Button will stay in. Kerwin will come back in. Noam Shield will come in. Ethan Frank, and Evan New. Luther driving, back up top. Rayburn gets it right back to Luther. Luther inside, screen set by Grossman. As Withers gets it to Rayburn in the corner to Dar. Dar driving inside, Dar all the way off the glass. Got it, Dalton Dar, his first points of the night. 59-31. And with a win tonight, Pittsville will go to 3 games above 500 at 11-8, 5-5 in conference play. Meanwhile, Wild Rose, here's a 3 by Button. That is short and controlled by Grossman. Meanwhile, Wild Rose will drop to 5-14, 3-7 in conference play. Darren Luther has it back out Grossman, and ball knocked away and intercepted. Schild gets it up to Button, and Button will control with 1.5 minutes left. New inside pass Schild to Button, back out Schild, back up top to New. New gets it to Frank in the corner to Button. Frank to New. As Wild Rose will be back in action on the 12th. They'll be at home. They'll be on the road at Montello. As pass. We got a foul. See who that's on with 1 minute left to play. Said Wild Rose will be on the road at Montello on the 12th. Meanwhile, Pittsville will also be on the road on the 12th. They will be at Greenwood. Ball knocked away. Coach Dennison and the Panthers will try to just win as many games as they can before playoff seedings come out to try to get the best seed they possibly can. Again, is the inbound high pass intercepted by Luther. And Luther control. Again, for Pittsville, they are at Greenwood on the 12th. On Tuesday, they are at home versus Athens, and they're at Port Edwards next Friday. On the 19th, inside block rejected by Kerwin. Withers tried to go in. Kerwin would have none of it. They'll be at Port Edwards next Friday. Then on 19th of February, they will be at home against Northern Lutheran. And to wrap up the year, they will be home against Rosholt. So plenty of winnable games for the Panthers to finish out the rest of the year. So they could definitely finish with a very good record going into the postseason and some momentum, definitely. Withers retreat back out as the clock continues to run. Dar almost lost it. Finds Grossman back up top to Luther. Student section wants him to shoot it. Luther inside to Dar. Dar all the way and got it. Dalton Dar. 4 points for him, 61-31. And ball knocked away, punched out. Frank regathers. High pass and intercepted by Dar. We got a foul with 14.5 seconds left. As we'll take a look at what Wild Rose has got coming up to finish the season. Again, most likely we will not cover. I guess we'll find out who they have to play. And we will cover at least probably one more. Again, they'll be home next Monday they'll be on the road next Monday at Montello. Then they're home against Gresham, home against Pacelli, on the road at Elkhart Lake. That'll be in Oshkosh at the Hurt Arena. That ball's knocked loose, and then they'll be at Almond Bancroft to finish out the year. We got a jump ball. That last foul was on Dar, by the way. Inbound goes to Button. Good play for the last shot. Frank up top in the corner. Schild back out. Frank will fire 3 at the horn. Off the front rim, no good. That's it. Pittsville is 11-8. They win tonight by 30, 61-31. They take down Wild Rose. As coming up next is our postgame show brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics. Following these messages, watch our Next Step Prosthetics postgame show. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Final score, Pittsville 61, Wild Rose 31. We'll meet with Coach Dennison and a player of the game after this.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step.
because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Not really picking. All right, well, we're here on the Next Step post-game show. We'll give you a little scoring breakdown. Coach Jennison's meeting with his players right now. Braden and Ben Friday lead the way with 11 points. No, I'm sorry. No, Braden Friday leads the way with 14. Ben Friday had 11, yep. Logan Zickert had 9. Jake Hardinger had 10. Derek Grossman had 5. And Dalton Darr had 4. Meanwhile, for Wild Rose, Tratz had 8, Zacharias had 3, Bowen had 9, Erdman had 6, and King had 5. So that's a scoring breakdown. And we'll see who Coach Jennison wants. It'd be awesome if we could get both of the Fridays. Again, if you are watching, I never like to assume people are brothers. If you could tell us if they are brothers or cousins, I'm assuming they are related. Could just be a common last name. I really don't know. If you would like to tell us, that would be very helpful. Just in the future. We never know, so that would be helpful. But we're going to just wait for Coach Jennison. Again, Jack Weber and Dan Lau are with you here in Pittsville. Panthers win by 31. They get a conference win. Again, Pittsville will be on the road at Greenwood. We may cover that game, so if you are a Pittsville fan, please tune in. We may cover that. I can't make any promises. I sometimes don't always 100% look at the schedule. So if you are still watching and you want to maybe keep an eye out, we may cover that one. We will see. As Almond Bancroft has just clinched the CWC South with a win on the road at Pacelli, 67-61. Congratulations to the Eagles of Almond Bancroft for clinching that conference title as they beat the Cardinals in a hard-fought game, and they will definitely be a force to be reckoned with in that sectional. Again, we're just waiting for Coach Jennison. They are coming out, so I'm going to try to go head down there, and we'll try to get him, and he may just send out a play or two. We don't know. We'll wait, and we'll see. It's right here, okay? What? You want to interview or? At least with him. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. All right. We'll just bring you over here. All right. All right, so we're here with the player of the game, Braden Friday, 14 points and a 30-point win. So obviously it was a tough loss your last time out against Almond, but what do you guys feel like you just improved upon most tonight just in the win here tonight? I guess what did you guys feel like you improved most after the Almond game?
Just handling the ball, playing together, and letting the shots fall.
One of the things I saw throughout a lot of the game is you guys didn't really allow them to have a big presence in the paint. You guys played really good defense in the paint. Is that something you guys have been working on, or is that just something that kind of was really applied tonight? I guess just what's kind of been the approach with that throughout the season?
Yeah, it's kind of what we practice every day. You know, we're not very big, so we really focus on our interior defense and getting boards, especially when they have a taller presence.
Yeah, so coming up through, you got at Greenwood next week. You got 3 games next week, a busy week. But I guess just what's kind of the approach going into the last few games? Obviously, there's still some games you can win to maybe improve upon a playoff seed. Just going into the playoffs, obviously, kind of just what's the mentality? What do you guys feel like you just need to do the most to be successful in these last few games?
Just go into every game like we're going to win, but not be too cocky. You know, just play our game and see what happens.
All right. Well, I just got one last thing you need to do. Just look in the camera, just say your name in the house, and then you're all set.
I'm Braden Friday, and I'm in the house.
Great game. Thanks. All right, it's going to write a finish tonight. Braden Friday, player of the game, 14 points, and Pittsville with a 30-point win over Wild Rose, 61-31 on behalf of Jack Weber and Dan Lau. We'll have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you next time